Is it fair to say that you are a gold bug? I feel like we should define that term because that's a term that I equate it to being a Bitcoin maxi. And I'm not a huge fan of the idea of anybody being super convinced in anything because nobody knows what tomorrow brings in general. But I mean, how should we think about sort of the extent of conviction?
I have a tendency to believe my technical data and believe the people that are actually in the know. And what have we been seeing? We've been seeing global central banks buy more gold than they ever have since history began. Why would they do this if it's just an old relic? Right? That doesn't really make sense. It's not what central banks are about. They're not really about tradition. They're about remaining, I don't know, maybe a little independent, not everywhere. Maybe we have that in our future that the Fed loses the independence here. But anybody that wants to stay independent needs to have sound money that is beyond any government's or central bankers' control and cannot be inflated away. And the reason why it can't be inflated away, and okay, I'm going to throw this one back at you and think about this, right? Gold, physical silver is used in every single sector of the global economy. Therefore, it has the broadest base of functionality and the broadest base of demand. That's why it's above governments and central bankers because of that demand and that use. So, yeah, I'm all in. I haven't always been all in. I don't anticipate being all in the future, but there isn't even one little doubt in my mind